I bring you greetings in the name of the Lord Jesus, and I bless God for your life. I thank God for the things He's done. This is the part 2 to that prophecy over Nigeria, and that was on the 6th of October, where I did not post because it was not complete. And recently the Lord has been so strong in my heart to share the word that He gave to me. And what is God saying to us in this season to return back? In the days of the apostles, the people were scared to join the people of God. Why? Because they feared the Lord. The Bible declares in the book of Isaiah 54:14 says, in righteousness thou shalt be established, and thou shalt be far from oppression, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee. In righteousness. Righteousness is worth in the place of judgment. And so like in that first part, I will talk about times. God speak to me about times. Remember, God created time, but live out of time. And when at the season and the time, the things, there will not be a lot of manifestations of some things. But living in a dear time, child of God, that iniquity will abound. The Bible declares the love of many will wax cold. We're entering into seasons that you take only your light, the light of God in you, to be able to stand and to be able to make a difference. And God is calling the church back into that place, into that Zion, on which there is deliverance, there is holiness. Zion has rules. There is deliverance on Zion, there is holiness on Zion. You cannot be on Zion and live anyhow. So we've got to check the Zion we've been standing on. He says only the sons and daughters of Jacob shall possess their possession. And so God is calling the church back into that place of a deeper walk with Him, into a place of holiness. He come out from among them and be ye separated. I will accept you to myself. In other words, there is no acceptance if we do not separate. There is no acceptance from God if we do not separate from the Word. Remember, ye are in the world, but not of the world. Because ye are called to be light to the world. And this is where God is calling the church. Return back. I'm not just speaking to the church in Nigeria, but also to all around the world. Return back. Return back. It is one thing to fall into the hands of men, you run to God. But it's another thing to fall into the hands of God. Some are going to abscond their office. Why? Because God will be the one chasing them out. I pray that God will bless His word and cause us to return back. The purpose of prophecy is to return us back to God, not to excite us. Not to excite us, not to make our names, but to return the hearts of the people back to God, that they might know God and know what God is saying in this season. For as many as will heed to the voice of the Spirit in these last days. So let him that have ears hear what the Spirit saith to the church. Not what man is saying, but what the Spirit is saying through man in these last days. God bless you.